Shabbat Shalom, everyone. For those of you who are online and wondering about my, shall we say, less formal attire, tonight is Baseball Shabbat here at TBS, and so we have been adorned in our baseball attire, and we're sorry that we missed you here in person. We were fed with a lovely hot dog meal appropriate to the ballpark. And now we're going to join together in prayer. It's a family service, so we'll be a little bit more abbreviated than usual. We begin on page 5 in our regular Siddur at the bottom of the page. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Yom, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Lachem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruchuni L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, V'teitem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Let's read in English on pages 11 and 12. We can alternate paragraphs, so I'll start. Let us go and sing to Adonai. Let us trumpet praise to our protector. Filled with thanks, let us greet God, raising our voice in song. Come then, let us bow and kneel, let us bend our knees in the presence of Adonai who formed us. If only you would listen today to God's voice and not become hard-hearted like the people at Merivah, like that time at Massah in the desert when your ancestors tried me and tested me, though they had seen what I had wrought. So we hope that we have a better outcome than that. We continue now with the psalm on page, where are we at? Page 17. Mizmor Shir L'Adonai Shir Chadash Ki Nefla'ot Asa Hoshia Lo Yemino Usroah Kadsha. Lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz, yishpot tevel b'tzedek, v'yamim b'mesharim. And we continue on page 19. Adonai malach yirgizu amim, Yoshev kruvim tanut haaretz, Adonai b'tzion gadol, v'ramhu al kol ha'amim. The last three lines on page 20, let's sing together. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Page 21, the psalm for the sixth day of the week preceding the Sabbath. Mizmor David, please rise. Page 21. Mizmor David, havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim, havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz, havu l'Adonai kivod shemo, ishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamayim el hakavod hirim. Adonai al-mayim rabim, kol Adonai b'koach, kol Adonai behadar, kol Adonai shover arazim, v'yishaber Adonai et arzei halavanon. Vayarkidem kemoega levanon b'silyon kemo v're'enim. Kol Adonai chotzev lavotesh, kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, kol Adonai yikol el ayalo, vayechesof yeharot, uvehechalo kol merkavot, Vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai os le'amo yiten, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. You may be seated. We turn to Lahadodi, the hymn that interrupts these series of 7 psalms and speaks of a time when the Jewish folks living in Tzvat, in the ancient holy city of Safed in northern Israel, would take themselves from the synagogues and from their homes out into the fields that surrounded town and welcome Shabbat like they were welcoming a beautiful bride. So would anyone like to be our bride tonight? Yeah. Okay, Isaac, you're it. We don't discriminate, we're very gender affirming here. Okay. No, okay, Okay, guys, those of you in religious school, help me with Jeremy's tune. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela, shamor v'zachor bedibur echad ishmianu. El ha-meyuchad Adonai echad, u'shemo echad l'shemo tiferet, v'helitila lechadodi, likrat kahala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha ki hi mekor haberacha merosh mikadem nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tila lecha dodi likrat kahala penei Shabbat nekabela. Piddle with page 24. Hitoreri kiva orech kumi uri shir daberi kevod Adonai alayich nigla lecha dodi likrat kahala penei Shabbat nekabela. We rise as we turn to the back of the sanctuary to symbolically welcome our Sabbath bride. Whoever walks in the door next is our Sabbath bride. There she is. Come on in. Woohoo! There we go. Page 25. Boi v'shalom, bateret bala gam besimcha, u'v'tzahala toch emuneh, am segula, boi chala, lecha dodi, lecha dodi, likrat kahala, seated. Lie, la, lie, 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 la, 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 lie, lie, la, lie, 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 la, 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 lie, 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 la, 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 lie, 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 lie. We continue on page 27 with the psalm, the special psalm for Shabbat. Mizmor shir leyom hashabbat, tov lehodot lahadonai, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon. Mizmor shir leyom hashabbat, tov lehodot lahadonai, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, lehagid baboker chastecha, ve'emunatcha baleilot, alei hasor ve'alei Yom HaShabbat. Tov lehodot lahadonai, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon. Kisimach Tzadikata Hamar Yifra Ke'erez Alvanam Yisrael Shetulim Bebeit Adonai Bechatzrot Eloheinu Yafrichu Od Yenufun Beseva Deshenim Bera'ananim Lehagid Ki Ashar Adonai Tzuri Velav Latabu. On page 29, please read responsively with me. Adonai is sovereign, robed in splendor, girded in strength. The earth stands firm, not to be dislodged. From earliest time you were enthroned. You are eternal. In your house, beautiful in its holiness, your testimonies endure, Adonai, for all times. Mourner's Kaddish is found on page 30. If you are reciting Kaddish for a loved one this evening, please rise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, b'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Bagala ubisman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevarach le'olam l'amei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitrobam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabba min Shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'romav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone. So glad you're all here. This week's portion is called Mishpatim, which means rules. This is a Torah portion that's all about a whole bunch of rules. Last week, we got to read the 10 Commandments, which are like the big categories of rules. Yes?
When I look at, I think it's joy and happiness.
Joy and happiness. Those are what you got out of that? That's awesome. I think, you know what? I feel joy and happiness when I know what the rules are, and I know that I'm playing a fair game, right? If somebody says, here, play this game with me, but I'm not going to tell you how to win, I don't feel joy and happiness. I feel confusion and upset. So thank you for saying that. So one of the big rules that is in our Torah portion this week, it says, be nice to strangers.
Now, I know we all get taught when we are kids that we're not supposed to talk to strangers because stranger danger, right? But this is, hang on just a sec. But this is something a little bit different because it's saying if there are people whose families you don't know, who are maybe new to the area, who you haven't met before, and they like show up in your classroom one day, or they show up in your neighborhood or your synagogue, how are you supposed to treat them? Are you supposed to ignore them and cross the street to avoid seeing them or talking to them? Is that what it means to do? To be nice to strangers? Is that the right way to act? Okay, I have one participant over here. I'm going to keep calling on her if nobody else wants to chime in. What's your name?
More, I have a really good question.
That's awesome.
When you talk to strangers, they'll take you.
Yeah, well, okay. So sometimes that happens, but if you're with a grown-up and you feel safe, and as a grown-up, it's okay to say, hello, hi, my name is Tracy, what's yours? Nice to meet you. Are you new here? That's okay to do when you're grown up. As a kid, you want to have a grown-up with you, and I think that's very good advice. Okay, but when we are grown up and we meet new people, we're supposed to be nice to them. And why do you think it is? Why is it that you think that the Torah goes out of its way, actually, 36 times? 36 times in the entire Torah, it says, be nice to strangers. Be nice to new people. Be nice to the people you haven't met before. Why? Why do you think we do that? It gives us the same answer time and time again. Anyone want to guess why it is that we're supposed to be strangers? Or we're supposed to be nice to strangers? Because good job. Was that what you were going to say? You're very smart. Michael said it's because we used to be strangers ourselves. We remember when we talk about Passover and the Passover story, how we started out as slaves in Egypt and we were strangers to them. They thought, ooh, those Israelite people, they're yucky. And I said it. I said that word. Yes, I did. I said yucky. Yeah. I know that's not a word one's supposed to use in synagogue. But they are yucky people, and we don't want to be friends with them. We're not going to be nice to them. We're going to make them slaves. We're going to make them do all the work that we don't want to do because we think they're different and yucky. And how should we have been treated back then? How would we want it to have been treated? If it were at your school, or your kindergarten, or your preschool, yes, I see the hand up. What's your name? Rebecca. Rebecca, what do you think? How would we feel how did we feel when we were strangers and people treated us badly? Yes, we did. Rebecca said, for those of you who didn't hear, we felt sad and we wanted them to treat us kindly, and that's exactly it. So it's like treat others the way you want to be treated. And since we have this memory in our very far past, it says, when we were in Egypt the first time, well, it's kind of like more like the third time, they treated us badly. They made us slaves. They made us work really hard. They didn't give us enough food. They tried to kill all of our newborn baby sons by throwing them into the river. All kinds of bad things happened. And it's like, we wouldn't want that to happen to us. We didn't like it when it did happen to us. When we have the chance to have our own land and our own place where we live, where it's our home, we're not going to do that to other people. So you got the message? We want to treat people the way we would like to be treated ourselves. And sometimes that means that we have to go out of our way to be kind to people who are new, to be friendly, to learn their names, and learn all about them. Gabriel, what do you think? All right, we'll pass on Gabriel. But we want to do that, and that's the message for tonight. One of the most important rules in the Torah is to be kind to other people and to treat them the way that we would want to be treated. Or even better, treat them the way they want to be treated. Sometimes we think we know what other people want, but we never bother to ask them. But that's a sermon for another day. Shabbat Shalom.
We're going to continue with the evening service, which begins on page 39a, and we invite you to rise for the formal call to worship, Baruch Hu. We're going to do a little tune that some of you may know, and others of you may just be learning it, so just follow along. I start, and then you go, and then I repeat after you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Hamevorach Le'olam va'ed Hamevorach Hamevorach Le'olam va'ed Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Le'olam va'ed. You may be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yirah b'rivenu Umavir yom umevi laila Umavdil ben yom uven laila Adonai tzvaot shema El chai v'kayam Tamid yimlach aleinu Le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Ha'ma'ariv ha'ravim. Page 40. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu B'shachbeinu Uvkumeinu Nasiach bechukecha V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha Uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayeinu ve'orech yameinu Uvahem neger Yomam v'layla V'ahavatcha tasir mimenu li'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael. Are there any children in our audience who would like to help lead with Shema? The Shema? Come on up. Come on up. Gabriel, you're going to come too? Lovely. Okay. There we go. Leah, going to come help? All right. We have so many kids here tonight. What a blessing. All right. You want to stand behind? There's a little... Here, can you move that step so they can... There we go. They can be seen. You stand on it. All right. Michaela, you can help with the leading. Do you need a book? Okay. We are on page 41.
Hold this book. No.
You're welcome. On the count of shalosh. Chad, shtayim,
Right here.
shalosh. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Thank you all for being such good leaders. You can head back to your seats. Adonai Elohechem Emet. We continue at the top of page 44. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ומרים ובני ישראל לכהנו שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם. New tune. Yam bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Yum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Try that. Yum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Yum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Second part. Yum bum bum ba-dum 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 bum bum. Yum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Try that again. Yum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Yum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Now we put the words in. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh. Nora tehillah osefela. Nora tehillah osefela. Malechutecha ra'u v'necha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe Ze'eli anu v'yamru Ze'eli anu v'yamru. Back to the chorus. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed Adonai yimloch le'olam le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov uge'ala miyad chazak mimenu baruch ata Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Let's read together in English on page 45. Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel, and save us for the sake of your name. Shield us. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you, God, watch over and deliver us. And you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people of Israel, and over Jerusalem.
Amen.
On page 46, we rise as we sing B'Shamru, the biblical verses that promise that Shabbat is a sign of the everlasting covenant between God and the people of Israel. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lahasod et ha-Shabbat Ledorotam berit olam V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lahasod et ha-Shabbat Ledorotam berit olam Beni u'b'nei Yisrael Oti le'olam Oti le'olam Oti le'olam V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lahasod et ha-Shabbat Ledorotam berit olam Ki sheshet yamim Asa Adonai et ha-shamayim v'et ha'aretz v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lahasod et ha-Shabbat Ledorotam berit olam Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lahasod et ha-Shabbat Ledorotam berit olam. We're going to take a few moments for private prayer. The words in our book begin on page 47 and conclude on page 52. We invite you to pray in whichever language you prefer, but especially to include the prayers of your own heart. At the conclusion of your personal prayer, you may be seated. We continue with the Kaddish Shalom, page 54. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei Rabbah. V'yalma dibrach hirutei v'yamlech malchutei v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayirecho be'Yisrael. Bagalam v'tzman karim v'yimru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach. Le'alam le'omei amayom. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitrumam v'yitnaseh v'yitadai v'yit'ala v'yit'halal shmedekut shabrichu. Le'elam in kol berchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata damiram b'yama v'yimru. Amen. Titkabal tzaloton v'alton b'cho Yisrael kodem avohon v'shmaya v'yimru. Amen. Yehi shlam rabba min shmaya v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Ohoseh shalom b'mrama. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yahaseh shalom Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yahaseh shalom Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. We turn to page 55 and we rise for Kiddush. Savri Chaverai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu. Zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha b'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. We remain standing for Aleinu, page 56. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'atei gedula liotzer breshit she'asanu kigoyei ha'aratzo v'la'asamanu k'mishpachot ha'adama she'lo sam chalkeinu kahem v'gohor aleinu k'chol hamonam v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shehu noteh shamayim v'yoser haaretz u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim mima'ah u'shrinatu zoh b'govei meromim u'Eloheinu Einon Hamet Malkeinu Efes Ulato Kakahatu B'Torahato V'yadat hayom V'yadat hayom v'hashevota el levavecha ki Adonai hu Elohim b'shamayim b'ma'al v'al haaretz mitachat einod. Okay. Kakatuv b'toratech Adonai imloch leolam va'ed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol ha'aretz bayom hahu Adonai echad u'shemahu You may be seated. Okay, I'm going to ask the kids to be especially quiet for this part because we are remembering people that we miss. We remembered this week the yahrzeits of Judith Goldman, mother of Carol Gates, Micah A. Brooks, grandson of Corinne Brooks, Nettie Eisenstein, great-grandmother of Amy McCracken, Jack Schreiner, stepfather of Jack Rosenberg, Joseph Lazinski, grandfather of Barbara Steele, Lee Schneiderman, son of May Schneiderman, Miriam Nagelberg, mother of Sarah Levenstein, Molly Burnoff, mother of Neil Burnoff, Harry Goldstein, grandfather of Wendy Bergsman, Judy Moss, the wife of Bill Pollock, Franklin Windmiller, the husband of Gloria Windmiller. And we remember also the recent passing of Jerry Toledo, the father of Rebecca Toledo. If you are reciting Kaddish for someone you love and whom you miss, we invite you to rise as we turn to the Mourner's Kaddish on page 58. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Bialma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol bei Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevarach le'olam u'lamei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei l'kudsha b'richu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'miran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. For announcements this evening, we have Ben and Michaela Pozniak. Lead us.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Announcements. So, Four Winters Movie Jewish Film Festival, February 27th, 7 p.m., high school age, and their parents are welcome. Parents are not required. Shabbat Across America, honoring Jeremy Millman, Friday, March 7th, so that's 2 weeks
Yes.
from tonight. Purim snuck up on us, as it does every year. Thursday, March 13th, dinners at 5:30, service and spiel. The email, right, is going to go out on Sunday. Sorry, so please participate for the fundraiser. Mishlach Hamana. Yes, sorry. Israeli Dance Fest, Sunday, March 16th at 2 p.m. Catan Art and Games, Sunday, March 23rd at 12 p.m. Did you want to do it? No. Michaela Pozniak and Natalie Flood are selling Girl Scout cookies. So if you're interested, reach out to them. I think it's in the bulletin that there's only like 2 weeks left. or less, I hope. Yeah. If you or someone you know needs pastoral care, please email pastoralcare@tbsev.org. Then tomorrow, there's 8:30 services in Spanish.
That will
Start
be
at
on
9
Zoom.
In Zoom, yes, on Zoom it says. And 9 a.m. is English and Hebrew Shabbat services here. Sunday, 9 a.m. religious school, davening on Zoom at 9:30. Zohar class on Zoom, 11 a.m. Intermediate Hebrew conversation, and 1 p.m. is kippah making. What? Do you want to do this one?
9 a.m.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, February 26th is 9 a.m. is the rabbi study. 4:30 p.m. is religious school. Thursday, February 27th, 11 a.m. advanced Hebrew conversation, and 7 p.m. is no introduction to Judaism.
Okay.
Have a
And
week off. Yes.
Yeah. Friday, February 28th at 6 p.m. is Shabbat services. And then again, same next week. It's all the same stuff next weekend too. So there's a lot more information in the email that goes out and on the website. Shabbat Shalom.
So I have been told that the highlight of Baseball Shabbat is concluding with Adon Olam, which you will find on page 211, to a traditional melody that we reserve for this special Shabbat. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra Le'et nasa b'chafso kol azai melech shemo nikra v'yacharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu yehovah v'hu yeh b'tifara v'hu echad v'ein sheni להמשילה להכבירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמשרה והוא אלי וחי גואלי וצור חבלי בעת צרה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי מנת כוסי ביום מקרא, בידו אפקיד רוחי, והייתי שם בעירה, ועם רוחי גביעתי אדוני לי, ולא יירא. Play ball. Shabbat Shalom.
safe, it's all.
Yes. Nah,
Nine extra
it's a long
long.
flight.